Welcome in, everyone. My name's Crane Bramp, and today on Indie Gaming Lunch, we're playing some Haven Dock. It's a colony sim by developer YYZ. Builds itself as a colony sim, but has quite a bit more to it. So, pump yourself a glass of cool water and pick yourself a hamburger out of the garden. Yeah, really. And let's dive into Haven Dock. Hope everyone's doing well today, and welcome to Indie Gaming Lunch. Today's title, Haven Dock, pitches itself as a colony sim, but ends up something like The Sims mixed with an incremental game. Not in a bad way, just an observation. At its core, Haven Dock is like an incremental game. You unlock one thing so you can unlock the other thing, so you can move forward to unlock another thing so that you can, yeah, you get it, rinse and repeat. Not necessarily a bad thing. Planet Crafter has this same gameplay loop. Now, before we get started, if you'd like to move your mouse pointer over there and give the video a like and subscribe, hey, I'd appreciate it. But either way, kick back. Let's check out Haven Dock. First thing you got to do in any good game is make your character. So, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look through the hair really quick. Goatee's definitely me. Skin color's fine. Gray because I'm old AF. Name pretty simple. Clothes. Ew. Dude, those are some bad, like, washed out, semi-funky colors right there. It's like colors that, like, we're like, hey, I'm going to be yellow, and got like halfway there, and we're like, good enough. Man, I guess we'll go with blue. So accessories and quirks are both completely non-game affecting. They're just for flavor. So let's take a look through the hat. Oh yeah, rotating food hat, absolutely. Quirks, invincible, melancholic, dreamer, grumpy, micromanager, unlike coffee lover, absolutely cannot live without it. All right, and if I wanted to, I could configure my world settings. We're not going to, but we could make it to where we can kick settlers, have character deaths, all that good stuff, change our building speed, all that good stuff. We'll reset it to default, just in case anything changed.
You wake up in a daze on a small sandbank. You appear to be stranded in the middle of the ocean. You find some wood to build a makeshift deck using rocks as tools. Looks like you have to build more decks and expand. You have no recollection of how you got here, but you must find a way to survive. And pray others will find you.
Okay, notwithstanding Homeboy's deadpan delivery, but that was a brilliant intro. Why? It told you exactly what was going on, exactly what you needed to do, and came up with an excuse that you can't argue with for why there's no backstory. Perfect, man. All right, so we basically start out on an island in the middle of the ocean, and we have to collect resources to build and survive. Things that we can collect, we'll get a line to. It'll be green if we can collect it. If it's over our range, it'll show us how far over and let us know. All right, so let's get our stuff out of the way and rotate, and then we're going to build some decks. Now, decks are basically, they're just what lets you live, so we're going to hold down shift, and we're going to build straight out. The reason that we're going to build straight out is because this game is a mishmash of a lot of other different games, which isn't necessarily always a bad thing. But this is very, very much raft resource collection style. We'll talk about that noise and what that was here in just a minute. In that stuff passes by, and in this case, you just pick it up. You don't have a hook to throw at it. In fact, they even have the nets, like Raft does, to catch stuff for you automatically. So, yeah, pretty interesting. All right, so I am going to go on and continue building out. We're going to do one more line. We don't have enough wood. Let me get some more. In fact, give me a moment. Let me collect a nice little stash of resources. Finish building this out, and I'll be right back with you. You don't want to watch me collect all this stuff. All right, so we need to talk about crates. Here comes this crate. Crates are special loot. They're kind of like barrels in Raft. They hold lots of loot. So if you happen to see a box, whatever you're doing, just stop it and go get it, unless you're just like flush with resources, because you can get food out of them. Most importantly, you can get steel out of them. Speaking of steel, when we were collecting wood earlier, there was a little sound, and if you notice, I got wood and some bars. These are the steel bars. They're very important. They're rare loot. You need them all the time, all that good stuff. So there's a small percentage chance that when you pick up an item that you get bonus loot, kind of like a special loot thing. And it's always something high-end, like steel, usually steel, but steel or other components late game. So, yeah, you can get it that way. All right, the hoarder in me wants more wood than we have, but we do need to get going. So it wants us to build a pump, so we're going to go on and build one. We're also going to need a distiller to go along with that. So basically the pump, you pump seawater, and then you distill it with the distiller and make drinkable water, potable water that you use in other things. So to operate an item, you just walk up to it and click on it. You'll hit E to interact with it, and you're going to stay there until it's done. Now, one of the nice things is that you can collect items that are passing by you when you're working on a station. Another nice thing about the game that I really appreciate is that you can pick up items through the floor. So even once they go through the floor, if your mouse happens to go over them, it'll highlight through the floor and it'll let you pick them up. Now, here is, notice this fish is gold. This is literally a golden fish. And basically the purpose of this is to get penguin poop. We'll talk about that later, but basically we're going to trade him a golden fish for some penguin poop, and we're going to need the penguin poop for something else. It's actually fairly important. So, all right, so to get resources, you can control click to take, shift click to insert. So control click to take that out, shift click to insert it here. You could probably easily play this with a controller. I imagine there are controller mappings for this. I'm playing with a mouse just because I find it easier. Anyway, let's go back and get on the pump and go to pumping, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, our output is finally full. We're not getting a ton of stuff coming by, but anyway, let's go on and take our seawater out. It wants us to build a workshop, which is basically a research table. You hit E to go in the research table. You got a technology tree. Each thing in it costs various things. This happens to cost 2 water. That's why it had us run it. The research continues even if you leave the workstation. Various things take various amounts of times. We finished agriculture and opened up some stuff. Let's go on and we're going to need some additional decks. So I'm going to start building out towards the penguin. All right, so let's go out and talk to Mr. Penguin. The penguin makes a strange noise. It looks aggressive and might attack you anytime. Feed it a fish or a golden fish? Well, I'll just see what happens when you feed it a fish. The penguin tears the fish apart. You didn't expect it to be this gruesome. It coughs up some sand. Feed it again. No, you don't get anything else. Just as a spoiler, we'll feed it a golden fish. The penguin gobbles the fish. It burps a loud burp, and you watch in horror as it excretes a pile of poop on the ground right before your eyes. Pick up the poop. You somehow made the decision to scoop it up and nonchalantly chunked it into your inventory. +1 penguin poop. Your hands are black with filth, and that smell will take days to wash off. All right, give me those fish. I did see them come by. Let me have this other one. And let me take a look at our inventory really quick. Let me collect a few other things, and then I'll be right back with you so that we have a nice base of resources to work off of. All right, I feel a little bit better now. We have gotten quite a few things. Let's go on and expand this out. We're going to need quite a bit of room. 145. I think we can get away, whoops, with one more. All right. That should do it. So to move stuff, you just select it and then click T and then just put it wherever you want. So let's move both of those over there and get them out of the way. All right. Oh, there's a box. Let's get it. Ooh, that was a nice one. 50 wood and a bunch of other stuff. All right. So it wants us to build a farm. You can farm in this. You can catch birds for meat, quite a few other things. So we're going to basically do all the things. So let's start off with a farm. We're going to put, say, 2 of those down. Let's go on and get this wood. I don't really feel comfortable until I have like an overabundance of wood. This is how I am. Throw that up. Give me these 2 things. And we'll talk about what all these are for here in just a minute. And we'll put out 2 traps. All right. So we got to wait to be able for these to grow. These need seeds. Again, shift click to insert resources. We'll put raw vegetables in that one. And yes, folks, we will grow us some hamburgers in the other one. Yeah, we're growing hamburgers in the garden vegetable. Just deal with it. All right, I think our... Yep, so control click, shift click. We'll put one back in there. Come over here, go to research. Wants us to do charcoal. That costs a raw vegetable. That's why we got it. And as usual, ooh, a golden fish. Let's collect a few things while we're waiting. All right, there's our charcoal. That unlocked the charcoal kiln. Let me see. Right here, it looks like a campfire. And then it also unlocked the grill where we can begin grilling food. We're going to go on and insert some wood in the charcoal. We need that to get done. We're going to go on and do cooked fish. And then shift click. And we don't have enough charcoal to run that yet. Lightning has struck my workbench and it's on fire and I don't know how to put it out. Apparently the roof is on fire. I don't see anything to put this out. It's raining. I hope it'll put itself out, or we might just have to build another workshop. Not really sure how that works. All right, let's go on and get some more decks out here. We have one more range that we can build over here. And we'll talk about these yellow squares just as soon as I get finished. So the yellow squares, if I have my bridges selected and I come over here, it'll tell you that the water's too deep. You need to build a bridge. Bridges cost 5 steel. That's why it's so important to grab. Are you going to like burn all the way down? I mean, I guess if it does, we'll just make another one. But anyway, these cost 5 steel. It's fairly rare. Yep. Can't get it. So to get a, it says you have to build a scuba helmet. So does it just make it to where you can't use it for a while? I don't understand. All right, so we've got to move a few things around. Give me just a minute. Let me grab... this stuff, put that back. And then let me move some stuff around and make some room. All right, that's a little better. Let's go down here. I think we can reach that. No, no, we can't reach that. So we do need steel at some point. I've only got 4. We need 5. So we need to research cookhouses. I keep hitting escape, guys. I'm sorry. To get out of menus, and that is definitely not it. So let's do some research. We're going to do cookhouses, which takes the charcoal. We'll send that on. We'll go on and take the charcoal and put more wood in. And then we'll go on and put the charcoal in there. And that starts running on the fish. We'll go on and go, like I said, do one thing to unlock one thing to unlock the other thing so that you can go on and do the stuff to unlock that other thing so you can keep moving. And there is cookhouses. And let's see what else we have. So fertilizer, we need penguin poop, 120 seconds. We'll go on and start that. So food, we have our snack stand, our cookhouse. We'll go on and put our cookhouse over here. Okay, fine. I'll walk over there. Can I have that fish, please? Why didn't it make the cookhouse there? Not enough raw vegetables. How does that work? Alright, so a box came by and I got 1 steel out of it, which means I can now build a bridge, which means I can go over here and control click and take those. Okay. Now we can build a cookhouse. Kablamo. We need to cook teriyaki, so basically you go in, you select, and again, shift click to put it in there. And then you just hit E to cook. And just like that, Crane Bramp Master Chef. All right, let's, fertilizer is almost done. It wants us to build a pier. So let's talk about piers real quick. Piers are so that you can get settlers. Well, our fertilizer's done. So let's go over here. Let's exit out of that and see what else we have. I would like to do the water tank, so we'll go on and research that. And then we need to research the pier. I forgot we actually need to research that. So let me grab a few things. I also see a box coming, and as soon as that research finishes that we're doing over there, and I grab this box, we can continue on. All right, our water tank is done. Let's go on and research the pier, which is 5 wood. We'll go on and get that done. Our pier's done. Grab that, grab that. All right, so I forget where the pier is. Yeah, there it is. All right, and look at that. Imagine that. As soon as we put one out, here comes somebody on a boat. Wonder who that could be. Let me grab these leaves. They are actually a little on the rare side. So give me those, give me those. I don't have any seeds to put in there. Give me that. I'm gonna put my fish in there to attract the birds to get feathers. That's what you get out of those. So let's talk to our settler. I didn't expect to see another survivor, and here I thought I'd be stuck talking to my volleyball for the rest of my life. Nice reference. I see you've been putting the wreckage of DC 370 to good use. Another survivor. I know, I thought I was the only one. Anyway, you're probably also wondering who I am. Just call me Alf. I've been sailing for days, but always end up back at the crash site. Join me. It looks like there isn't any space on board. I'll wait here until you've built a house. If you haven't built a house, perhaps the workshop would help. I want those leaves. I was trying to talk so I could get out of here and grab them and not miss the leaves. And let me grab this fish. So we're going to need to research housing, and then we're going to need to build a house, and then we need to invite our guy to live with us. So let's come over here, research houses. That's 4 raw meat. We got it. All right, give me a second. I'll gather resources while I'm waiting on that to be done. All right, so housing is done, but we have a box. Pretty good one, pretty good one. That last one was really good. All right, so build a house for our settlers. House, let's go on and rotate it. If I remember right, oh, okay, I was wrong. I thought these wouldn't go up against the fence, but apparently I was wrong. So these are only 5 wood, so I'm gonna go on and fill this side up with them right here so that we don't have to worry about it. We also are gonna want a water tank and a dinner table. So let's put the dining table out there, and then let's set the water tank right there. Give me that. Let me pump some water real quick. All right, so basically I went over here and collected all the water, and I ran this twice, filled it back up, and then we have 30 water because we picked up a bunch from boxes, and I stuck that all in our water tank. So let's go over here and invite our new settler on board. Have you built a house yet? It looks like you might have a lot of walking space, but some living quarters would be housed. Nice. So do you have a house? Look, dude, do you see those things over there? They're called houses. I bet when after you get here, I won't have to tell you how to get over there. Yeah. All right. So once you get settlers, you can begin assigning people to jobs. So I think what I'm going to do is assign him to water. So one of his traits, he's got PTSD. He doesn't have any equips yet, and he's doing water, and basically he'll process the water the entire way. Is that in the... Oh, I think perhaps we need to move that. There we go. Now all the spots on it are green. It looked like he was trying to go to this other side for some reason, and then he like turned around and left. So, all right, so we need to research rocks. I don't think I know what it takes for that. But I really don't want to do rocks yet. I really want to do nests, but those cost seeds. Sprinklers aren't bad. Yeah, let's go on and do rocks. That's 5 leaves. So basically these are rocks that your people can sleep on. All right, those are done, and I went on and got me some water while I was at it. And I'll tell you what, let's put it right there. So our settlers will literally go drape themselves over this rock. Yeah. Improve settler efficiency. Open the building priorities window to prioritize the order of how certain resources are delivered. Tip, you can open the fact to earn more on how that works. All right, so building priorities, it wants us to adjust. I tell you what, we'll put the charcoal kiln in front. No, that's not how it worked. Ah, settler priority. So am I supposed to like change one? Okay, that worked. So now let's go back and re-enable that. And then what was that other one that I set? Building priorities. Okay, so farm back to above. We'll just do reset to default because I can't remember what that was. All right. That should do that. These have not produced any seeds yet. That's what they're waiting for. And then we'll put some raw fish in these where they'll start attracting people. All right, so we need to wait on some seeds. That's what's holding us up. I am going to start collecting resources. We're going to hang out and see if we can wait on some seeds to show up in these birdhouses. All right, while we're waiting, I'm going to go on and research sprinklers. It only takes 2 water. All right, our sprinklers are done. We're going to need more room. Basically, it waters any adjacent farms. So if you think of a 3x3 as a 9 square, if you took out the one in the middle, you put your sprinkler there and it'll do everything around it. So yeah, we're not quite ready for that yet. We might be on this episode. We'll have to see. Let me gather a few more of these things. I'm still waiting on the seeds. They're really close to being done though. All right, our seeds are done, but we had to grab another one of those. See, there he goes. See, even though he is assigned to just water, once you assign them to a job, they'll go down the priority list and tick them. So he's getting seeds. I'm not sure from where. Oh, did you steal them from my... Here, give me that. Stole them from my freaking birdhouses, didn't you? All right. So we've only got 4. I don't think I can research anything else with just 4. I need 5 for that. We can research scuba diving. Let's go on and start that. All right, our scuba diving is done. I am throwing down 2 more birdhouses real quick because this is not going quick enough for me. By the way, if you do want to see how long it's going to take, you can simply look in here. Give me that. You can simply look in here and it will tell you. Give me that. All right. That should be enough for us to do our research. I think I only needed 5 for the nets. Yep, only needed 5. I'll start researching that. And again, what are we doing? Collecting resources. I do see this survivor over here. I do see this survivor. We are going to welcome her in. Just give me a moment. So our nets are almost done, but we desperately need some storage. Ooh, let me re-rotate that. Our nets are done. Let me put that over there and then pick it back up. How do I tell what direction? There we go. So that'll go there, and then let's move the workshop. Where are we going to put the workshop? Here, I'll put it over there for right now, and then we'll take another storage box and put it over here. So the way that the storage boxes work is you basically label stuff, and then you use the whole +4. I mean, control click and shift click. Man, I cannot talk today. All right, so, actually that's wrong. How do I? Yeah, there we go. So we want raw fish, teriyaki, charcoal, and seeds in that one. So we'll go on and put all that in there. And then this is going to be like resources. So it's going to be wood, steel, iron ore, and glass. And then we'll go on and put all of that in there. All right, that helps out with our inventory. Let's go over here and grab this little bit of wood. And oh my God, I've been stuck at sea for days. I thought I was dead. Could I please come on board your settlement? Sure, why not? This beats floating in the sea. Well, I know what, you're going to get to work. I know that much. And yeah, it does. Oh, I need something to eat, by the way. I don't have any cooked fish. Is that fish still on the grill over here? It is. Give me that. Let me eat that. There we go. Get a little something to drink. Put that seawater in there. All right. So what is next? Let's take a look at our workbench and see what other research we have. We did get our nets done. So Comfort Homes takes 50. Coal bars take 8 cooked fish. A Prayers Lounge takes brick. Water Conservation takes steel. We need 2 more steel. That's in here. And there that starts. Let's get this out of there. And then we'll put that in there. They will not fill stuff up, if I remember correctly, for you. They will pick the vegetables, I think, and the meat, but they don't, like, they'll replant, but they won't, like, go get the feathers and stuff out of there, so. All right, so we're waiting on research. I don't think we've got too much else that we need to do at the moment. Give me that back. I would like to build some nets. They're a little on the expensive side. They take a lot of leaves. And we kind of need to expand some at the same time. So, I'll be right back. All right, that is literally as big as we can get for this little section right here. We need steel to move into anything else. We'll go... What did she want? 8 veggies. I don't know if I want to give you that or not. Every settler who comes is going to want something. Not really positive that I want to give her 8 freaking vegetables, though. That's actually a lot of vegetables. All right, so let's take a look at our research one more time. We do need to move a few things if we can. All right, so we've moved everything around. I wanted to try to build, let me go on and rotate that. I want to try to build a farm with a sprinkler, so give me this right here. Nice. Get rain catcher. This water catchment system allows rainwater to water your farms 2.5 times as effectively. This is a one-time cost and is a permanent upgrade to all farms. Sure, I'll take that. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, so for our farms, let's go on and take everything and then T. All right. T again. All right, now let's get our farms. Hold down shift. Ah. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Can't hold down shift. There we go. And now we can take our sprinkler. Ah, we don't have enough steel. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. All right, so all that's going to need seed. And give me just a minute. I'll gather some resources and we will get over to that. All right, our rain catcher is done. I have collected a whole bunch of seeds. You can also plant wood. That's another thing that you can plant. I have not done that yet. Oh, there's not enough seed for that one. All right. There's all of that. He's carrying another seed over. I've filled all these bird seeds up. I need some steel. So let's wait for a box to come by. I've got to wait for all his stuff to fill up anyway. So I'll be right back and we'll see where we're going next. And there we go. Believe it or not, what I'm running short on at the moment. And by the way, I collected a bunch of wood and didn't get a single piece of steel. I was like, really? Anyway, what I'm running short on most of all, believe it or not, is fish. Because I'm having to use them to get seeds. And I'm running out of them very, very quickly. All right. So I do want to make So we did get a box that come by. So let's go on and put down our nets. So the reason that nets are expensive is they cost 3 leaves. Leaves are fairly rare. All right, so that's 3 on that side. I'll have to move those in case. And let me grab this one fish because I do need it. And then we'll go welcome our settler in. I did grab some vegetables, so we have enough to give her. Hey, how you doing? There's your 8 vegetable with your demanding self. All right. Everybody's working pretty good. Let's take a look and see what we've got as far as research. So really the only thing left that's really within reach is charcoal. I need 50 charcoal to make comfort houses. All right, so we've collected quite a few resources. Also, you can see how the nets are working over here. I have this on top of one of the nets already. Go on and collect all of these, and then let's go on one last time. I did find out that you can... See, not enough leaf. That you can, apparently, I didn't think you could, but you can put these underneath structures. What do you want? Yeah, I've got that. Give me some time. Let me run over here really quick. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo, doopy-doo. 1 teriyaki for you, madame. Excuse me while I pick up some wood and dinner for everyone this evening while we're at it. Here you go. There is you a teriyaki. Yeah, you can give me a hug. I don't care about that. I'll let you do that. Yeah. All right. So let's collect everything. Blam, 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 blammo, blammo. Go on and take this out. Put that in. Take that. So the traps give you meat and bones, while the birdhouses give you feathers. So we're gonna make a scuba station. So settlers assigned here will dive underwater to obtain sand, fish, and ores. 2% chance of energy, works 10% faster when built next to the ocean. And then a smelter, smelt metal ores and basic materials into refined products. When upgraded, smelts 2 times as fast. Can optionally assign a settler to focus on smelting and smelt faster. Okay, so let's go on. You know what? That's a good question. Iron ore, I think, would probably be it. Let's do Sally. Sally, can you go diving for us? You sound like the adventurous type. We need some iron ore so that we can begin making steel. I'm assuming you make steel from iron. It's just iron and carbon. Should be that way in game. Got us a nice little box here. Give me that. All right, so let me go over here. The one last thing I want to check is we're going to get our charcoal and put that back on. That gives us 58 charcoal. Man, me and that escape key. What it is some of the keys or some of the menus are escape to get out. Some of them aren't.
I want to go home.
Okay. Well, I'm not really sure. They've also got needs. I'm not really sure what's wrong with him. I think I have to wait till like he's out where I can click on him. Because right now, there we go. Sad, needs a prayers lounge, bar, or dance floor. Well, I don't know about a dance floor, but I believe in our research I saw a bar. I did see a ball. 8, what is that? 8 cooked fish. Okay, I can do that. All right, guys, I think that is a good place to leave it. I have my fish going. We're going to take the fish. We're going to unlock the other thing. You already know how it goes. This is what we got for the inventory. We have sand, got some feathers over there, some bones that I've been collecting, and that escape key. We've got storage. We've got all that. We've got lightning striking, trying to set stuff on fire. And yeah, that's Haven Dock. We got another settler over there waiting who wants something. Guys, I appreciate you showing up and spending a little time with the community. If you want to check this game out, the link's down in the description. I appreciate it. I will see you next time on Indie Gaming Live. Peace out. Have a good one.